Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Chance for a shot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Fluminense with the corner, there first. Adams can get it clear. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Makaleli. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And now the breakaway. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe. Quality ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Tigres upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
In with the challenge. Opts to play it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, that's nice. So much time and space here. Makaleli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Hazard. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kimmich. And Bastoni. Some really good ball movement. Neymar! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Van Nistelrooy. This man very much flavour of the month. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 5 minutes till the break. And he's intervened well there. Azar. And they can counter here. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Bruyne. Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Fluminense have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and a
decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Makalele is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. And it's Koundé. Tigres are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané. Azar. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Played out wide. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Real chance! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sané, nicely spread. Yamal. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. That's an excellent interception.
Fluminense really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Fluminense. Camisa 21.
And it's
Camisa 10.
Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Fluminense really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Para a entrada de camisa 13.
Kimmich.
Camisa 22. Camisa 23.
And here's Foden.
Camisa 5.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Teremos uma substituição.
We expected better, and so did he. This looks promising. And here's Dybala. Foden. Adams does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now he's off and running. Beckham, played out to the right. Delivery from Mbappe.
Tigres nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe. And that should get the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the shot! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Kimmich has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Fluminense certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And it's Parla. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's nice. Drives it in. Has another go! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Drogba. Yamal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. And the shot! Goal! Fluminense! And Fluminense take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Tigres are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely aimed pass. Azar. Azar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here. And Dijk gets it away. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Drogba. Nicely worked. And the counter is on. Bernardo Silva. Fluminense looking to pass their way through. Parla. Tigres are looking to break at pace. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tigres clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank. He's being urged to shoot. And the chance, surely! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kimmich, played out to the right. Great vision. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Parla calmly anticipates. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a cute ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Played through into space. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That is good alertness. And it's Bernardo Silva. Half-time getting close now. Oh, this is a great position. And that's a good... He's having a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, what a mistake! Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Yamal. And there is the half-time whistle. We can review the first half.
Fluminense really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Fluminense are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Tigres clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Koundé. This man very much flavour of the month. And the finish!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And it's played forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Out of play for a throw. Hazard.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Drogba. And he's there to belt it away.
Substituição.
Tigres with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, shooting chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Shot could be on. That's good play. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had it taken off him. And that looks... Shot at goal! Cross needs to be good. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bernardo Silva. Fluminense do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Makaleli. That has been cut short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. De Bruyne. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's intervened well there. Kaká. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Foden has got himself a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Foden plays it in. Bastoni can get it clear. Salah. He's picked his way through. Kaká. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 2 then. Rice. And that's it. Fluminense can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Fluminense definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Action has already started. Van Nistelrooy powering forward here. Some good work on the right flank here. Soboslai. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. Foot in. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we...
And Van Nistelrooy! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. That has been cut short.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Soboslai calmly anticipates. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Nistelrooy looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Fluminense really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni getting this one clear. Azar. Tigres do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Tigres upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Sane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And it's Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. Rice.
Fluminense certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Hazard. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. Played out to the left flank. De Bruyne is the name on everyone's lips just now. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fluminense can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, they've got it again. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Back towards the middle. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found the... And the finish! Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Bernardo Silva. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé. And here's Neymar. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 7, camisa 18.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Camisa 21, camisa 10. Deixando o
And it's
campo
Pedri.
para a entrada de camisa 14.
Look at the stip.
Camisa 47.
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Paulo Dybala brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. This is Griezmann. Foden. He's in a great position here. And a chance! This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Fluminense really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, what a ball! Good ball, good take. Griezmann! Sané has found the net here, of course. Kimmich. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Sané. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Foden. Fluminense have reclaimed it. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a good ball. Dybala. And here comes the corner.
Substituição em andamento.
Fluminense have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. And that has put paid to that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fluminense get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Fluminense are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is...
It's roll! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tigres are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Dybala! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance, surely!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Griezmann. Parla knocks it into space. Tigres clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this? He decides to cross it. And that should get the job done.
Raul, they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fluminense were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Behind your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Lovely, now then, takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tigres with the corner, they're first. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball. Terrific header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Sané. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice control. Sané receives it in, and Sané!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Khan sends that a long way. I was just lacking in accuracy. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Makalele. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Van Nistelrooy, and it's Hazard.
Fluminense are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Koundé aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Dry big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's only too happy to take that back. Take back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. He's away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Bruyne. Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! He scores! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tigres are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Koundé could try cutting inside here. Koundé's cross. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Messi. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's an excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Bernardo Silva. The message is clear. None shall pass. Hazard. Can he latch on to this? Fluminense are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Into the channel. Played into space out wide. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Messi. Makalele running with the ball. So what can they make of this? Great fish, and the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to play it through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Oh, can he get onto this? Just eases him off the ball. Sané. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van Nistelrooy. And roll! Bernardo Silva. Messi. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Sané, and it's Van Nistelrooy. This might spell danger. Fluminense can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in with purpose. Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. And the finish! Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. And he's intervened well there. Fluminense have it back and can go again. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Swung over. Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that's another good win of the ball. Shot could be on. Beckham. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Szoboszlai is standing over this one.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
And the keeper threw out a limb. Now it's Griezmann.
Tigres have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kimmich. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tigres are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Griezmann. Rice gets over and intercepts. Mbappe, little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale chasing after it. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Bale. He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Tigres are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pele, ambitious ball here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Hazard cuts it out. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sané probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Sané. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Sané with the cross. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. Tigres upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beckham. Tigres do have a chance to counter here. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Bale. And it's Sané. Bale. And it's Pirlo. That's Maldini. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found the way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Sané. Pelé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a little off target. Now it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bale. That is good alertness. Yamal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
There will be one
chance here to counter.
time.
That's a cute ball. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Played in. Tries to get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Bale. Makaleli. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafael Leao! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Szoboszlai. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafael Leao might just make this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sané. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This might spell danger.
Goes for a shot!
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafael Leao. And this is Bale. Oh, good take in a good area. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the through ball. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. Cleared away. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Hazard. And the through ball. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Clearly unplanned this, a change
Coming on the
already being
field
made here.
is
Well, he can certainly
number
make
15,
his side a lot more
Pirlo.
unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. This looks promising. Deep cross. Piqué is there, and he can get that clear. Thinks one through. Chips it through. Pelé could try cutting inside here. Makaleli. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal threads one in. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Pelé. Chance to deliver.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the shot! That's a sharp pass.
Nakon Rachazima really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Yamal. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Bale. And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Beckham. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Pelé is on his own. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hangs one in. He's done well to get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mateus. And it's Pirlo. That is lovely. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely spread. Oh, no joy this time. Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great vision. It's played through for him. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk makes the interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe has created one goal already. Out to the left it goes. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Maldini calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot!
Well, he's...
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 22,
And the second half gets underway.
coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had it taken off him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bale. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe. Tigres looking to... Can he finish? He can get that clear. Tigres have reclaimed it. Tries to pass it through. Distributed tidily. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Hullet. Pullet goes steaming forward. Oh, smashing header! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Rafael Leao. Great chance! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And a chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tigres take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's away. Not the most accurate pass.
Tigres surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Face to face with the keeper, and he's had a hit. It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Tigres take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. That's a decent clearance. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Hazard.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Well, they can break here. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Chance! It's in! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping. Decent chance! There it is! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Tigres really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tigres finding their passes. Nice sequence of passes, this.
And Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pelé. And that is expertly dealt with. Szoboszlai. And it's Beckham. That is good alertness. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Van Dijk goes back to front. Beckham. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Beckham threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Shot a goal! Mbappe. Makaleli. Now Van Dijk. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Makaleli. Van Dijk. And it's Makaleli. Here's Makaleli. Yamal. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Beckham, played out towards the right wing. So, what can they make of this? That's beautifully weighted. Maldini gets good distance on it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe, and smartly reclaimed. And shifted it to the flank. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the through ball. This looks promising. Bale's cross.
Has been indicated.
And Dijk tries to clear. And he's let fly. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Van Dijk. Makelele. And here's Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Hazard tries a shot! No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Neymar. Pirlo. Pelé. Now it's Sané. Good effort from distance. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Makelele. Played over towards the opposite flank. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hazard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Passing nice and neat. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, what a ball! Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! And the ball... Oh, what has happened here? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk gets it away. Played out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. And Here's Rafael Leao. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Neymar. Number 6,
Well, it's Batistuta.
Rafael Leao.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 20,
It's a
Bale.
sharp little ball
Number
here.
23,
Pull it.
Sane.
That's an imaginative
Number
pass.
17,
Oh, well measured.
coming on the field, number 19,
Szoboszlai.
Bullet. Number 7,
Parla.
Batistuta.
Now it's Drogba.
Number 15,
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 10,
Drogba.
Messi. Number 18,
Tigres really are going about
Substitution.
things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Aimed in towards the centre. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Van Nistelrooy. And the counter is on. And it's Azar.
Tigres really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a throw.
substitutions taking place.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Parla. With Van Nistelrooy.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Puskás, distributed tidily. Puskás. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Great vision. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And they're back on the ball again. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! That carried quite a threat. And here's the chance to counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Tigres really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
But he's cut it out. Makaleli. Messi. Knocks it into space. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Eder Militao. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pele. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! And he's managed to get rid. Pirlo. Pele. He's a sharp little ball. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cruyff, distributed tidily. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he thumps it clear. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. And it's played in. And he's taking no chances there. And now the breakaway. Szoboszlai. Yamal. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Raul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Raul. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Raul! Raul!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bale looking to add to his goal, and it's Sané. We expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, really good feet. And that has been cleared. Pirlo. That's an imaginative pass. Eder Militao gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Referee's given a throw. Beckham. Sané. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And it's Cruyff. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Plenty to aim. Decent chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes...
Tries a shot! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's a key interception. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Swung over. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through, and Sané! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Tigres really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13, Neymar. Number 17, Pele.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Raul.
Coming on the field, number 4.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Number 19, Gullit. Number 7,
Puskás.
Suter. Number 15,
Stood up well to him there.
Puskás. Number 10, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the man...
Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckham. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position, and he plays one through. Now it's Puskás. Azar. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And this is Raul. Beckham. Rijkaard with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added
Ambitious
time.
ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That ball looks a good one. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. and did what they did when required so to do. There could be
And
only
if you
one
do have a
outcome.
chance today, please take some time out to
Would
give
you
your
sum up
support
what
to
we've
our
witnessed,
better
Jim?
stadium
Well, the
fund.
look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.